Hey, darling. All right, before I run into work today, just got off the Accessible Yoga Conference. Good discussion, conversation around capitalism, things along those lines. So as I continue to, do this thing and look for obvious partnerships. If you haven't done anything from them, go and check them out. That's to everybody. And just for folks that are tuning in, this is a short yoga series that, or I would say short session yoga series that I do for my friend. And when I say short, it's not the standard typical 1 hour yoga class. It is like 15 to 20 plus minutes that I do for my dear friend Jane, who I used to work with at youth homes. We have seen a lot of joy together. We have seen a lot of grief. We have seen a lot of abuse within families. And that being said, we are close in that regard, and so she called me during the pandemic asking me to do a couple of yoga classes for her a week, and that is what I have been doing since. So should also disclose that Jane is able-bodied, so a lot of the movements that we do here are in direction for her. There are a lot of various offerings. If you are ever looking for any type of modification in a posture to be able to fit your body, please know that I am always open to providing those for you. You can always just shoot me an email. It is erin@edamarbor.com, and these are pay what you can yoga sessions. So that being said, you can see the captions below. In the captions below is a link to our giving page on our website. And if none of those work for you in terms of amount, you can always hit us up through Venmo, Cash App, and all of those are listed below in the comments as well. That being said, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Jane, I was happy to catch up with you yesterday. I'm glad that you are having a nice time out on the East. I look forward to seeing you in the near future. But until then, my friend, let us do some yoga. So grounding down through our seat, let the crown of the head lift high to the sky. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. So one last big breath, big inhale through the nose. And exhale. Always starting off our practice from a space of gratitude. We say the same thing each and every time, y'all. Give gratitude to the universe, just recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to the earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. That we have everything that we need and that we are more than enough. Give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of the lands that we are seated upon. So here in Billings, it is the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, and the Lakota tribes. And always reminding ourselves that land acknowledgement is just the first step in us coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. Goes thought, word, and then deed. We give gratitude for this practice of yoga, as it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We are kind and honest, generous and just. We give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice, the space of ahimsa, also known as nonviolent or loving action. We give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing their and our trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions, and holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful and loving world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, you can draw them into your mind's eye. Take a nice deep inhale. Pull them down into your heart center, and then exhale, send them love. Go ahead and slowly blink open your eyes. Allow yourself to come into this room and into your space, just glancing around to notice any detailing that maybe you haven't noticed in a while, or if ever. And then slowly turn and look out past your left shoulder. Roll back and down through your right shoulder blade. And then slowly move your chin through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Roll back and down through your left shoulder. Look out past your right. Maybe drop your chin ever so slightly down to the earth. Move your eyes into the side of the skull. Big inhale. Exhale slowly. Move your chin all the way back to your center line. Tilt your chin high to the sky, or try not to rock way back in your neck, right? It's a lot of compression on the back of the neck, but thinking about just pointing your chin up towards that front upper corner of the room, and then using your breath to breathe down through your neck like a little cyclone, and move the cyclone all the way down until it touches the tip of your heart. Big inhale. And then exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, drop your chin all the way down towards your chest. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Maybe squeeze your chin in towards your chest a little bit more, and maybe try swallowing a couple of times. Not the most comfortable thing, but it helps us activate our thyroid gland. Nice deep inhale. And slowly lift your chin all the way back to your center line. Inhale, arms sweep high to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart line. It is the eclipse today, solar eclipse. It was the new moon yesterday on the 13th. So in this space of intention setting, everybody, right, what are you calling into your life? And most importantly, I think the part that's always overlooked in the space of intention setting is grounding into the feeling and the knowing, right, of your worthiness of receiving those things, right? Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, roll over your knees and shins and bring yourself into your tabletop. Hands are nice and wide. Go ahead and shift your hips back and forth, side to side here, ever so slightly. Maybe you do some big rotations through your hips. Palms are planted. Hands are nice and wide and spread out, and then slowly bring yourself back into your table. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, round into your cat. If knees and shins are hard for you, you can always take your seat and do a seated cat-cow, either from a cross-legged position or even on a chair. Inhale, heart and chest move forward this way. Exhale, you round into yourself this way. 2 more rounds. Inhale, whatever you choose. Exhale, press and round. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back into your table. Tuck your toes and send your hips back and high down dog. Nice deep inhale. Hold here in your down dog. Remember, you can always take hands to a bed, to a couch, to blocks. If you need that extra little lift, you can take them to bolsters. Be very mindful on bolsters or blocks, right? Because they can have the tendency to shift around a little bit. And slowly walk your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. Let yourself hang super heavy here. As much of a hang as you need. If you're sitting in a chair, you can take your legs wide and just let yourself fall down and over the tops of your thighs. Switching back and forth side to side a little bit. Maybe you shake your head yes. Maybe you shake your head no. I did some inversions earlier today, y'all, on my head. Man, handstands are so much better for your neck than headstands. That's all I'm gonna say. Again, inhale, hands at the front part of the shins, flat back. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, sweep yourself high to the sky. And then exhale, tense your arms, open up through your heart and chest and close it up. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Take your hands out in front of you and take them out to the side. Little baby circles here. You can do this seated or standing, right? We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take it back the opposite way for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Big circles. We'll think about moving, right, in unison with both of your arms, taking them forward. We'll go for 2 more. And then slowly taking them back. See if you can move them. Keep the extension through the hands. Inhale up. Exhale back. Try not to move and shift through your pelvis. Let the rotation just come from your shoulders. We'll go 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale back. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Let them drop. Shoulders up to your ears. Let them drop. Nice deep inhale. Arms sweep up and overhead. So check time to make sure I got enough time to go into work. Exhale, dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, take your hands down to the earth. Step, step. I forget if we're at the front or the back of our mats. I think we're at the back, so you would walk your hands out, shift yourself forward, drop down to your knees. Take a child's pose. Nice deep inhale here. Shift back and forth, side to side a little. Crawl your fingertips out in front of you and then shift yourself forward. Let your forehead come down towards the earth. Drop down through your heart and your chest. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And then ground down through your palms and shift yourself forward and come into your Sphinx pose. Shoulders underneath, elbows underneath your shoulders. Lift through your heart and chest. Maybe put a bend in your knees and let your head rock back ever so slightly. Catch that big compression in the low part of your back. Breathe into your belly and your chest. Exhale. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. Last one, big inhale. And then exhale. Let the tops of your feet drop. Bring your hands next to your sides. Press into your palms and send your hips back. And then slowly pull yourself all the way back up. Knees and shins. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, come down. Try to keep a nice flat back as you lift yourself. So some core strength. Press down through the tops of the feet and shins. Take your time. You're waving it out. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come down. Rock over to your seat. Bring your legs out in front of you. We're calling this a short one today, Jane. Sorry, babe. I promise I'll give you a longer one. I was in the middle of doing it, but then again, after I still cleared my phone, I had to just go and just offload a ton of apps that I had on my phone so I could make space for the video itself. Inhale. I think we should be good for a while now. And then exhale. Bring yourself down and over the top of your thighs. Engage your low belly. And that was after yesterday, me offloading things, and then I had to do it again. So started the video many times. And slowly walk your hands up your shins. Take your seat forward, and then take yourself all the way down to your back. And anyone tuning in, these sessions are really candid, and it's me essentially having a conversation spoken with my dear friend. If it's not your jam, it's all good. But if it is your jam and you need some comic relief for it, nice deep inhale and slowly let your knees rock over to the right hand side. Turn and look up past your left fingertips. And then squeeze your knees and bring your knees through your center line. Same thing on the opposite side. Drop the knees, turn and look up past your right fingertips. And slowly bring your knees back to center. Take the legs high to the sky. And then exhale with control. Let the legs move all the way down to the end of the mat. Let your toes flap out to the side. Hands can move down to your belly, one hand to heart, one hand to belly, or both hands down. You can always pop your chest up, roll your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Again, big inhale. And exhale. Allow yourself just to be here and in your breath. Best poem for us today. Little reading by Andrew Cohen. Point the finger at yourself. The greatest challenge for a mortal human being is to realize and take responsibility for the fact that you are who you are in all your imperfection, is conscious as you are. God has fallen out of the sky, but now he, she, or it beginning to emerge as the creative impulse, which is your own authentic self, and is endeavoring to consciously evolve in and through as you. So you have to ask yourself, do I have that much guts, that audacity of intention, that boldness of spirit? Is there enough love in my heart to be willing to be the one? The answer to the question is really the answer to every important question. Who am I? Why am I here? Is there a purpose in all of this? What is the fundamental nature of life? And all of these questions are answered in the deepest way possible. And I will input in there. And for all people, when you point the finger at yourself and say, yes. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Y'all can take as much time as you need. I need to get ready for work. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in all of you. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And when you do leave this space, be sure to go in peace and remember to serve love always. Peace and love, y'all.